Hello everybody and welcome back to Anno 1800 Survival. What is going on? And Harlow has a fire ship now at hand, as we can see, which is quite powerful against one cannon tower. Still, it was a stupid decision of her, of course, to take down all three of these, so she is most likely going down, but it's still looking cool. And I thought I had to just show this what is happening here. So going to investors probably was a tiny mistake short-term wise, because especially the pirates got way stronger, and we still need to look out for that. Now we also have a nice little town in Rosario that is able to support a lot of ships, though our influence at the moment is once again not that good. So perhaps we can upgrade a few more engineers here to investor, and yes, we can do this. This gives us a bit more influence, though it's not that much. Of course, on the highest difficulty, we just don't have that much influence at the moment. 22 that we can spare there still. We also have a bigger riot out here. I don't know why. Oh, investors are quite unhappy though. So we do need also a police station here. We do have a bit of space. Let's build one here, and perhaps we can squeeze in another one closer here. We could do this in that area there. But yeah, we would disrupt some routes here, I guess. Let's also build up that warehouse there, and we do need a second police station for this problem that we have. Come on, where should we build it? I guess we will need to get... No, I cannot get rid of that road there because it is also powering my other districts then, so there is not the space for it. There we have a fire station, and I will be able to build a police station instead. Fire station is not that important as we speak. Probably we can squeeze it in here. Yes, we can squeeze in the fire station here anyway. So let's build it here instead. And thus we do have all these two buildings now available. We need to get rid of the riot there as quickly as possible, because it's crippling my whole industrial area, as we can see. No idea why they are so angry at the moment. They even don't mind if a train is driving over them. No idea. The riot is also slowing down here my ship production now, as my two shipyards are rioting as well, and thus are not producing any ships. I can also... Oh, I will probably be able to mobilize my police force. And sinking your enemy ship. Yeah, well. No, we cannot do that for now. Because I don't know why. Happiness seems to be high enough though for the workers, +9. So that should work theoretically, but it doesn't. Nor does it here. So they're in action now. 2 police stations here. Hopefully will take care of my whole industrial district. Very important. Now let's have a look at my fleet. We do have a few ships here gathered already. I will probably never have enough ships to really go all out onto one big harbor. So I will probably need to use all my patrols here as well, if I want to take care of the main islands. And once again, Miss Hunt is trying to get rid of some of my clippers, but lucky our patrol was close by. In that case, that we can, yeah, probably will take care of this ship of the line, this battlecruiser there, and this ship of the line that's coming in right now. And I'm definitely going to loot those ships there as well, or that flotsam that we find, because some of them might have another mortar for us or something similar. It's just so powerful that I want to use it again, and it might be very helpful, these items, against city sieges that we're probably, well, definitely going to have soon. So there we have a flotsam that we can take. That was not very successful. It's just for fire protection. And there we have another flotsam that we might use. Some rum. Nope. So those things I don't need. And you guys can continue with the patrol here that we should do. And the pirate, as we can see, there are also more pirate ships now. How's the ride looking? The steam shipyard is out of riot again, so we are continuing with the construction of the battle cruisers. I can still not mobilize my forces, but as we can see, it's getting a bit quieter here again. At least from what I can gather. The pirate is kind of like squeezing into Porto Carla here again. I don't know why. And down here we have our fleets as well for patrol. Let's just have a look at the New World real quick. For my harbors, as we can see, there are quite a lot of enemy ships here. Oh, and oh, what the Admiral's demise and worker workforce. What is going on? Admiral's demise. We do have the commute pier here, and we do have The commute pier. Oh, the commute pier is rioting as well. Now, this is something I haven't experienced yet. Why is the commute pier rioting? Can we have, let's see, a... we should be able to do that, but it's not possible to have the police station in there as well. Of course, the workforce is not being shared right now with the other islands at the moment. This is causing a major loop to all my industries across the islands because they don't have the workforce now.
Ship under attack.
Let's rebuild my houses here real quick. And let's upgrade a few of these guys here as well. Where's that happening? Miss Hunt. I do have a few of my ships here. Let's put them out there. Hopefully try and get something. No, this clipper is lost. It's the coffee clipper that we have. Let's have my patrols here in the center.
Ship under attack.
Righto. I'm going to lose that clipper. I don't know why the clipper was out here anyway. And what we can now do as well is here repair the cannon tower once again. That is important. And for the coffee, let's have the clipper on it again. There it is. And we have, there it is, Marigold 2 on the coffee as well. We cannot afford to lose the coffee there in the old world. Very important. My investors are already not that happy. Let's have a look at the happiness. Pollution is a bit high here. That causes discomfort. And I should get at least one of these goods up here, right? The pocket watches, the penny farthings, something to keep them happy at least. Penny farthings is engineers. We definitely should be going with that. That is Caoutchouc. Now, Caoutchouc is something once again that we have in the New World. Lucky us, we do have an island that is Salsa Verde that has it. So Salsa Verde will now go for it. Oh, and by the way, yes. Let's take the island back. Twitch Snap. She already built 2 cannons there, but it's a smaller defense that... oh no, actually she's building up the defense even more again. Oh god. She is really something else. Like the cooldown wore off and boom, she's got 3 cannons again. This is absolutely not fair. Like, you definitely do need a lot of influence and materials for that. But she's got it out there again. I want the Caoutchouc though. Salsa Verde, we have it. I think it only costs us a bit of Honolero workforce. Let's check that real quick. There it is. Yes. So we can have this production in Salsa Verde too. Let's have us a warehouse here. It takes 1 minute to produce, so we will not need that many Caoutchouc plantations. And there we have 1, right? And we can now squeeze in a few here. Let's have 4 and another 2 here and perhaps here. And we can squeeze in even 2 here, right? So quite a lot of Caoutchouc. We're going to need all of that. Let's also upgrade the warehouse. We cannot do this, so let's build another warehouse. And let's build a clipper. Let's build 2 clippers, and one of them is going to be on the trade route then as well. Even though, wait a second, speaking of clippers, we can actually go with the cargo ships as well, since we do have especially the machine parts. Let's just check that real quick. How many do we have? We should have quite a lot of them by now. 40, that is a lot. I'm inclined to get rid of that sailing shipyard here. And instead, we can afford it. Let's build another steam shipyard. And there we have it. It costs a bit. What? It costs... oh, engineer workforce. We don't have that many engineers right now. Oh, boy. I need to squeeze it in somewhere else. My steam shipyard. Where can I squeeze it in? This is possible here. It's pretty harsh, the whole thing here. Oh, there's the... what is going on? Free harbor area needed. You do have the free harbor area. And the clipper is ready. I think we should have now a bit of Caoutchouc by now. Oh, yes, we have. And 2 clippers should be fine for this trade route. Let's create it. A Caoutchouc route from Salsa Verde right to Rosario. And let's also make sure that they're taking the right paths on both islands, on both sides there. Yes, this would definitely be a catastrophe. So we're going with this route here, of course, via Pleasance. That is for the Caoutchouc that we need. So this is very important because this will keep the happiness high for my engineers and investors at the same time. And this is just really important. Let's get the Caoutchouc there. And there we have it. Snapdragon. is on the way now for this trade route there as well. Let's just have a look at the rest. Money-wise, we're still fine. Balance-wise, we're not that fine. I've also remodeled my harbor area here a bit, so we do have now the commute pier on that side in the main harbor area, and on the other side we do have then our steam shipyard, as we can see, and a second steam shipyard that, well, still needs a few windows there, but should be possible then soon as well. Now, happiness is a major problem. Investors are really unhappy at the moment, so I expect riots to happen frequently now. The thing is, well, engineers, first of all, for engineers we do need more artisans. The artisans do need a school. The problem is, if they have the school fulfilled, the university is too far away. So we do need another university in this area here too. That is though really, really expensive once again. For the school, let's just check that real quick. Those guys here want a school still. What's with those guys? They don't have a school at all. Can we upgrade the workers here? No, why not? The workers also want a school. Having a school here will probably be a major thing. We have a warehouse here. That is for the brick houses still, so we need to keep that. Difficult. Where should we have... Let's get rid of these brick factories here. The clay pit will be fine in this area for now. And let's have the brick factories somewhere else, and that is in my industrial district. It just fits in there more or better, you know. So in that case, we could have one here. So I'm going to add one brick factory here. That just fits in. On the other hand, plus, well, a major advantage here is then that they do get electrification as well. And here. Right, so there we have now these two. Scattered a bit, but electrified, so they do produce even more. In that case, we have the area here now available for a school. So let's build a school that we can squeeze in here. In this beautiful... Actually, it's now a good looking neighborhood, right? Because there's no more fumes coming around from the brick factories. And then we're going to have some streets here again. Actually, I said paved roads only now, and let's do this. Now, there is the interesting thing then with the research institute that we could move the clay pits here, but that is something for the Land of Lions DLC altogether. Let's have another paved road there, and probably... Actually... Yeah. Oh, wow. There's lots of workers here. I think they all want a school. Let's squeeze in another school here. Should we do that? Yes, we have enough workers anyway. Let's squeeze in another school. That is not in this area yet. To make that even more beautiful. And by the way, that bridge here now becomes a stone bridge as well in Rosario. And let's continue now with some paved roads here as well.
Ship under attack.
This is fitting for a bigger town than like this one. Not these ugly field roads anymore. All the way to the other side here as well. Here. This is much better now. Very good. Fine. And, oh, there we still have the road. So Rosario is really looking like something. We can also now upgrade all these people here to artisans. And of course... Let's do this. Costs me a bit of steel beams though, but that's fine. Plus they will pay me more taxes now, of course, and also, well, a bit of influence there on the other hand as well. Another thing that we want to have now, since the Caoutchouc will be coming in soon, let's just check that again. Where's my other clipper? It's coming up soon. The other clipper now is leaving with the Caoutchouc. Just as we clicked on it, it disappeared, but it had 70 tons of Caoutchouc already in its cargo. That is something we can use right away. The only thing that we still need is more steel. That we have 90 tons of steel at the moment. This should definitely be possible to increase further. And then we do need, well, the penny farthings factory. And that is something, first of all, it requires electricity. That makes the whole thing a bit complicated. It doesn't need that much space though, so that's a good thing. But electricity-wise, it is a problem because, as we can see, it is quite full here now. I could get rid of the cement factories, yep, and have them somewhere else because they don't need that much electricity anyway. Plus cement, look at that, we are pretty much capped at 900 tons with the cement, and have the cement somewhere else would be a fine move. We also have the furnace here that is producing some steel for us. It should still, well, stay like that. What to do though with the space? Yes, the riots are gone. Let's get rid of that police station here again.
Ship under attack.
And then we could have one here that is electrified, and probably this one here too. Right, and yeah, this is possible. So there we can have that. Here, I still wanted to have some paved roads. I just love, by the way, how the paved roads look from really close up. Very sharp, beautiful textures that we have there. This is fine. And then we can have 2 penny farthings factories for now. That is, I think that will be enough. Right, so once the Caoutchouc is in, it's fine. Oh my goodness, we have once again another traffic jam, a huge waiting line for those ships, even though we have 4, 5 piers at the moment ready to do that. So what we might do is, let's go for engineers. No, actually, let's go for artisans. There's the pier. We might have some piers out here as well. That is possible. We still have one here, by the way. Let's build it. We have the windows as well. What it still needs, though, is then some depots. So we're going to build some more depots than here. Let's make the big ones, though. So yes, this is looking like a proper harbor area then, too. Right? At least in my opinion, it does look like one. There we have our storages, there we have the piers, so another one added to the list now. Hopefully keeps the waiting times to a minimum. I mean, come on, what a busy port that is. So much going on here. It's incredible. My fleet is growing. Do we have another battle cruiser in construction? There should always be a battle cruiser in construction. There is. And there's another one in the waiting line right away. And steel beams is something that we still need, though, for a bit more. Now we just need to wait for the Caoutchouc to come in, because I so want the penny farthings to come into here. Coffee is a problem too, because we lost a ship or 2 there to the coffee. And Miss Hunt, what are you doing? Purchasing shares here. By the way, I checked, a battle cruiser is worth 400,000 credits. So what we might want to do is we could purchase, for example, the island of Alonso here with money. So that is possible. We could afford that long-term wise. If I get this one here, if I purchase that, we do even get a bit more money on the balance there. So the more shares I have, of course, the faster I can do these things. With Miss Hunt's island, though, that is going to be completely impossible. I don't know why, but a share here is worth 700,000 credits, and with the major part 5 million credits. So that's not going to happen, right? I will definitely need to penetrate her this way with my ships. I cannot do anything else here. I don't know why it's so much more worth it. Oh, right. There's lots of industry on this island. Here, there's lots of people living. The more people, the more worth the shares are. So that's a major point to keep in mind. We still also have the problem with not having enough engineers. So we can now also upgrade a few of my artisans here in this area, so that we also have a few more engineers living in this area then too. Of course, the more engineers I have, well, the unhappier they are, because they don't have all the happiness products ready at the moment. So with the engineers here, they're still not the penny farthings, and the more you have the population and the more needs you don't have for them, the unhappier they get. So, well, I'm looking forward to the bicycles that we're going to have soon. This corridor here is undefended at the moment. I have my ships here, so let's get them there. And let's start the patrol through the corridor to this side.
Your harbor is under attack.
Right, which harbor is that? That is Salsaverde, but no problem. It was a single pirate ship, most likely. The Caoutchouc is working, right? Everything here is working for us. We're producing the Caoutchouc. We are very lucky to have the Caoutchouc fertility. I did not look for it. And we really only have one island with it, as far as I can see. Right? Twitch Snap would have it too, but as we can see, she's really building up the defense here. It's incredible. Miss Hunt is going to be a tough nut there, but our ships are plentiful. There's another ship coming out. Another battle cruiser. We can build another one right away.
An influence bonus.
And as we can see, yeah, money, influence-wise, it's getting down again. But money-wise, we're in a very good state at the moment. And it should stay like that. Engineer workforce is looking better again. So what we should be doing now is wait for the Caoutchouc to come in, build the penny factories.
Was destroyed.
And my Clipper Godspeed trade route bricks was destroyed out here, right? It had bricks and rum on board, so it's not a major problem, but it's still annoying. And yeah, my ships though, the patrol takes quite some time to reach this area here all the time. I will probably make it into 2 patrols. So we have this patrol, and this patrol is first going here, and then going to take this area, right? So we have 2 patrols now here that both can help each other. Once again, another clipper, and they're really pretty much open prey there to my to the battle cruisers. It is a huge problem in that area. Plus the pirate. But we are on a good track there, I think. Caoutchouc is now the important thing, the bicycles, and of course continuing to produce some battle cruisers. Stay tuned.